Welcome to the Dr. 305 show with yours truly, Dr. 305 himself. I'm a fourth-year medical student bringing you knowledge, wisdom, and education on the medical and health field by research and dedication to understand about what's going on with this COVID pandemic we're going through with the COVID-19 crisis. Now, today's topic, we're going to be focused on about an N95 mask. What does the N95 stand for, and what is the N95 mask for? How to compare a real and a fraudulent N95 mask so that you don't get duped in buying an expensive mask that's not going to be reliable to protect yourself. And last, we're going to try on a mask and show you step by step how to wear an N95 mask properly so that you can better protect yourself and your family and loved ones around you. So when you want to go out to the grocery store, the local pharmacy, or just to get gas, you'll be better protected from this airborne respiratory droplet virus. To begin, let's talk about what an N95 mask is. So an N95 mask, or an N95 respirator as it's called, is a particulate filtering face piece respirator that meets the U.S. National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health, NIOSH, the N95 classification of air filtration, meaning that, here's a caveat, the 95 stands for it filters at least 95% of airborne particles like respiratory droplets of the COVID-19 from you getting infected with it from someone who's infected with the virus. The N95 type is the most common particulate filtering face piece respirator. It is an example of a mechanical filter respirator, which provides protection against particulates but not against gases or vapors. The different ratings in place for respirators indicate how well the mask would protect against oils and are related as either NRP, which come before the 95. The N stands for it's not resistant to oil. The R stands for it's somewhat resistant to oil. And the P stands for it's strongly resistant, aka oil proof. So you have there the letters NRP, which come before the 95, and in this instance, the N means that it's not resistant to oil. Then you have the 95, which means that it filters at least 95% of airborne particles, just like a respiratory droplet with the COVID-19 and whatnot. So that's a description of an N95 mask. Now, how to compare if you have a real and a fraudulent N95 mask. I have here a real N95 mask. A real one will indicate a lot number, the manufacturer name, and information about the mask right in front of the mask. It has kind of a thick layer because it has that filtration embedded within the mask to protect yourself from those airborne particles. A fake mask or a fraudulent mask will not have any of this information in the front of the mask. It'll be kind of flimsy and not durable. So beware of when you want to buy a mask, make sure you're buying the right N95 mask. Now, how to properly wear an N95 mask. The color part goes on the outside. The white part goes towards the face. You have this little fold here to protect your nose, so it's kind of a guide mark for you. You have two strings, one on the top and one on the bottom. Before you place the mask, make sure you wash your hands thoroughly with hot water and soap for 20 seconds. Now, after you wash your hands, always touch on the side of the mask, never in the front or inside. You're going to take the strings, you're going to pull them back, touching the outer side of the mask over your head. The top string is going to go on the top part of your ear. The bottom string is going below your ear. You're going to pull on the sides and adjust the mask so it fits properly and fitted. Okay? You're going to push inwards to secure the mask. So you're going to have a secure top, secure bottom, and secure sides. And that's how you put a N95 mask on. It should look like this. To take off an N95 mask, just pull the strings back, grab the side of the mask, pull the strings over your head, and that's it. And that's how you take off your N95 mask. The N95 mask is used to protect two of the three mucosal surfaces you have, which are your nose and your mouth. By putting them over your nose and your mouth, that's the proper way to use it. The incorrect way is to put it below your nose, and the other incorrect way is below your mouth. The correct way, as we described, is to cover both your nose and your mouth, like this. And that's how you properly wear an N95 mask. Now, in conclusion, as we recall, we talked about what an N95 mask is. We defined what the N in 95 means. We compared a real and a fraudulent mask. And we showed you step by step how to wear an N95 mask correctly. and how to take it off correctly as well, and what to do and not to do when you put a mask on. In our next episode, we'll be talking about an eye shield, which will protect our third mucosal surface. Remember, one of the 3 ways that COVID-19 is transmitted is through airborne respiratory droplets. So if someone coughs, sneezes, or talks within 6 feet, you're in a high chance of getting one of those droplets coming to one of your 3 mucosal surfaces, which are your eyes, your nose, and your mouth. So with the mask, you're protecting 2 of the 3 surfaces. In our next episode, we'll talk about how to protect your 3rd surface of your eyes with the eye shield. Remember, always go to the CDC, NIH, and FDA as your primary resources to learn more about the pandemic and the COVID-19 virus, and more about N95 and masks in general. For any more information or questions, please DM me at Instagram, which is Dr.305MIA. Ask me questions or concerns or comments. I'll be more than happy to answer and be as helpful as I can. Till next time, I hope all of you stay safe and cautious out there. Protect yourself and your loved ones when we'll get through this pandemic together as one. Dr. 305, I'm out of here. Take care, y'all.